Good evening, everyone. We are back with another stream. So today we have a very special guest. He is Mr. Manoj Iyer, who is a core team member at Capital Coimbatore. He is an UX intern at Ajira Tech, Chennai. So today he is gonna give us a session on how to use LinkedIn platform effectively. He has more than 20k plus followers on LinkedIn, and he has done many things on LinkedIn, and he has created his own brand on LinkedIn. So now he will be telling us about how to get started on LinkedIn and how to grab opportunities from LinkedIn and how to use LinkedIn in an effective manner. So let me welcome Manoj here. Welcome Manoj here. We are
Yeah,
glad to have you.
yeah. Thanks, Vishnu, for having me. And
Mm.
it's really nice to give a talk on Sundays, and I'm very happy for the people who are here for attending this session and on Sunday evening. So that's a very big thing. And so I've already been giving a webinars on LinkedIn. So today, our main focus will be how to use LinkedIn more effectively instead of how we can build a profile. But I'll just walk you through the basics of LinkedIn before I move into these points, like intermittently. So I think we can start the session, right?
Yeah, yeah, Manoj, yeah, we're good to start the session. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be handing the session to him. Thank you, everyone.
and at the end of the session, you can ask your questions in. So Vishnu, help me to share my screen. Yeah. Yeah, so welcome everyone today. And the topic for today is effective usage of LinkedIn. So why LinkedIn suddenly? So it was not so popular like before, 4 or 5 or 6 months back. And so if I say like LinkedIn is the best thing, like people will be like, oh, is it? And if I say like everything is gonna go online, like people will laugh. And it's all happened suddenly because of COVID situations, right? So due to COVID, like everything is happening online, even the work, even the hiring, so everything. So for you to get noticed by people, or you want to achieve your goal, you want to start your startup or anything you want to establish online. For everything you need people. So if you are a student, the people will be the recruiters who you want to attract. If you are like a freelancer, you should attract the clients. If you are building a startup, you should attract the investors. So anything so that can be established with LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a professional social media platform. And what you have to do first, so before you have created your LinkedIn profile or you have not yet created, that doesn't matter. So before that, you need to have answers for all these 3 points I have put in the slides. So first you have to describe whom you want to serve and how you can help them. So whom you want to serve. If you are a data scientist, I'm taking, so it's a Cattle Coimbatore is a data science community. So I'm taking it as a data scientist or data analyst whom you want to serve. All the companies who are using data to derive decisions. They may be the marketing analyst firms, or they may be the big firms, corporate firms like who are using data to process things, fintech firms, etc. So whom you want to serve, you decide first thing, and how can you help them. So how can you help them with your skills you have in data science, and explain who you are and why you are credible. So you are a data analyst and you are looking for a data analyst intern job. So explain who you are. You are an aspiring data analyst and why you are credible. So why I should hire you as a data analyst? It's because you have done some work. So you have to showcase it somewhere. So you'll be showcasing everything at LinkedIn and provide social proof. So you need to provide proof that you are capable of doing things in take the example of development like app or web development. You may show the social proof of having developed the apps, or having an internship, app development internship as a previous firm and who got benefited from your work. And it may be for example, for data analysis or data science, You may have solved a problem with data and you have created a model with very good accuracy. So you should put all the 3 points in mind before you create your LinkedIn profile or after you have done it when you want to edit the things done. And just moving on to my previous webinar I have given, so that this webinar is like for intermediate people. I'll just walk you through that so that you can have a thing before getting into things. So I'll just walk through faster because many people know LinkedIn today, and so I want to like just walk through to people. So it should be like good for all the beginners as well. So first, let's see why LinkedIn. Why not Facebook, Instagram, or any other social media? Because LinkedIn is a platform that connects only professional people for who are professionally doing works, the working professionals, the students, etc., the founders, investors, CEOs, CMOs, talent acquisition managers, everyone. And it's a platform for professionals that I told already. Nowadays, hiring is mainly happening through LinkedIn. So LinkedIn has the option for easy apply. You just click on the easy apply option, and your profile gets submitted for review, and they can review your LinkedIn profile. It has everything: your CGPA, where did you study, your projects, everything. What did I do with LinkedIn? I moved from 0 to 20K followers in a span of 5 months, and also got some part time internships, and got to know about many free resources and opportunities. So, the third point is most important. People don't know that there are a lot of free resources and opportunities to study or get exposure to. Help many students, got some cool mentors and friends too. So, the fifth is also very, very important for a student. So, you're working in a complex domain like data science or machine learning, so all the students have something different in their mind, so it's not the what industry expects. So we need to ask some people who are already working in industry, so we can directly interact with working professionals who are already working as machine learning engineer at MNCs and or ML freelancers or data scientists, etc. You can ask them, or you can also ask some help of friends. You can make new friends from different universities. You can connect with them, and basically while connecting you have to just say why you want to connect with them. So what can you do with LinkedIn? Basically build a personal brand. So for example, let's take a person X. So person X is known for a thing, so we can take it as he's known for building web application. So he's a great guy in that. He's aimed for building a resume writer, or he's a person who drives sales. He's a lead sales generator, and this for students looking for new job, etc. So what's a personal brand is about your image, your mission, your values, and your vision. So like it's about you. So you are the person who are known for these things, and it's you, the person, like you are a specialized or a master in a particular thing. Okay, so if you are confused about your career, I created a formula known as PQ. So passion, people, and package. You can like put these three things in a hierarchy of order you want. So passion is about what you love doing. People is about the culture you want to work in, and package is about how much you earn. So it was not important for me, so I put it in the third thing. So yeah, you can change the hierarchy of these things. So the first thing you have to keep in mind is the target audience. So you have to first select your audience whom you want and build your first connection with only that target audience. So if you want to become a data analyst, you have to just choose people who are working as data scientist or data analyst or a data science enthusiast or a data science manager or a HR from a data science firm. Then after that you can be little bit lenient. Why I'm saying this is because if you like connect with some random people, your content will not get engagement. So for example, I'm a data analyst, I connect with web developers or marketers. Why do they like my content? So there are three types of connections at LinkedIn. One is first level, your direct connection. Second level is your connection of connections, like your mutual friends on Facebook. Third level is the unknown connection. They are not part of your network or network's network. So I'll come to this. Yeah. So let's go back to this thing. So there are various memberships at LinkedIn, which I missed in all the webinars I've done. So these are the various memberships at LinkedIn. It's not that you need to buy a paid version for like becoming a cool guy at LinkedIn. It's not. But I just want to tell the features like how they differ and all. So there's a free version where you can just see the views who have viewed your profile. So let me go to my profile and click on view profile. Then I can go down. Okay, who viewed your profile? You will have an option like this. So if you have a free account, you can just see the first five people in who have viewed your profile. So that's a main drawback too, but it's not a big drawback. So unlimited browsing up to third degree connection. So you cannot browse a lot about the third degree connections. You will not get the business insights of the company. For example, how much employee the company had and how much they have now, and what's the hike in the salary that the particular company page gives. So if you are going visiting a page of a company, it will give you the business insights. Sales navigator is not needed for us. It's for sales people who want to like convert leads and generate leads for business. It may be also useful for freelancers basically. Advanced research, recommended leads, recommended accounts, save leads, add notes and tag, job change alert. These all are not available in the free version, but they are not needed to that much. And the LinkedIn learning. So mostly as a student or a job seeker, you may go around free or premium version that may be useful for you. So in the premium version, you have the LinkedIn learning thing, and yeah, premium business. So you have unlimited up to like third degree connections. So third degree is about the connections who are not part of your network itself, not your network or not your friends network, the person in your connection. Yeah, next is the sales navigator thing. So it's mainly useful for sales and marketing people. So they have advanced search option. So they can see like who was the person in the particular field who was active for the last 1 month. For example, I'm looking for a person who wants to buy fintech product. So I'll just like search for fintech content and I got a person who is a founder of a company. So I can see like how much time he was active so that I can message him. So a lot of inactive people at LinkedIn. So I think LinkedIn is around like only the 20% active LinkedIn users. So these are leads. So leads are the who are potential customers who may be converted to our customers are known as leads. So you can. So these are our leads operations. So I'm not. I don't know much about that as it related to sales. So next is a recruiter account. So nowadays, LinkedIn has an option for you to where you can like show for you are available to work. There's an option that you can say that you are available to work, and you can also mention the roles you are available and immediately if you are available or not. So you need to add these options and all. So that's one of the new feature of LinkedIn that you need to add. So if you are not available, you are already working, you can add it as show recruiters you are not aren't open to work. So these things can only be seen by the recruiter. So recruiter pack is there. So it's only for HR or talent acquisition people, and it's not useful for students basically. Yeah. Let's come back to the slide. There's a process too. So first is define your goal. So why you are coming to LinkedIn basically? Why you are coming to LinkedIn? So it's for job or some. Then your target audience. So I told target audience are the people who like your content. But before that, there's something known as your target peoples or your target group. Your target group is, for example, if you are a person who is looking for a job, okay, your target group is a recruiter. So you have to build your profile. You have to just put a persona of your target group. Okay. Your target audience are the people who like your content. Target audience may also include the target group of people. Okay. So you have to just put up a persona of your target group. So what are the things these people may like? And you have to include all this information in your profile. Then you can grow your target audience. So once you have your target group and once you identify the target group, you have to put a persona. So persona is like a resume. So it's a UX term that people use. So you have to put just like what are the person like? What does your target group like? So if he's a manager, what does he like? If he's a community person, what does he like? So you have to put up these things and build a profile in such a way. So to achieve all-star profile, there's a something known as all-star profile at LinkedIn. So I'll just walk through all these concepts here. Okay. First, to have a professionally designed cover photo in. So in your cover photo, so this thing is known as a cover photo here. So you have to just say like what you're gonna do or what you're doing. You can have some text kind of thing like I am helping brands grow or I am building products that solve real life problems, something like that. A one liner. Have a professional profile pic. So if it's better to have a pic without light background or something. There's a cool website known as remove.bg. So where you can just remove the background of so for example you took some image somewhere else, so you can just remove the background and add it as a plain and professional photograph. Next is your name. Your name should include only your name. For example, I'm telling your name section. So here's the name section at your LinkedIn. It should include only your name. If you include something else, it will not be like helpful for you, or it will not add value to you. Use a headline to capture your audience and include keywords. So I'll be like explaining more about headline. So headline is about this. So once you are a job seeker, you should tell like what you can do and what you're willing to do, and have 500 connections for your social proof and increase your. So at least try to build a span of 500 plus connections in a span of 1 or 2 months. So it just says that you're socially active guy and also people follow you, and make your first part of the summary stand out. So the summary is there, right? The first part should be standing out. So the first line should tell about you, and it should be very, very like it should be different, and it should be very, very telling interesting about you. So, for example, if a person reads a story, if the first line is boring, he cannot continue it, right? So it should be the same way. It's a line that helps the person to click on your profile or scroll down more to see your achievements, and publish articles on LinkedIn to enhance your credibility. Next, the actively engage with your target audience. So once you have chosen your target audience, so I told right who are your target audience. So once you should engage with their content. You should put meaningful comments there. You should explore your views. Like what do you think about the particular post? You should not say, "Oh, nice post. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, interesting." So these are common. People will not like it. Like for example, if you put a good comment, so for some person has posted about MS Dhoni retirement, you can say like, "Oh, nice, MS Dhoni was a great person, and these are the things you learned from them." Or you just put like, "Oh, nice." So it's not a valid thing, right? It's not a type of good engagement. So what will happen if you put a good comment? The comment will get half of the likes of the post itself, so that your profile views would increase. And write your profile in first person, like you are speaking to someone like, "Hi, this is Manoj, and I did these things and all." So write it in the first person, so whenever someone sees your profile, so he gets like, yeah, it's written in first person, he's talking to me, he'll get a feeling he's talking to me. Start sharing information that highlights your achievement. So last time I forgot to mention it. So I learned from many places. Even I have not put it here. So what you have to do is in the summary section, you have to mention each and every previous experience you have had, like not all, but a top three of them, and mention what you have done. For example, you have been a DSC lead. Make it DSC lead, and what you have done as a DSC lead. So add these three bullet pointers in the summary. So it tells like it gives a direct idea of what the person is gonna do and all. So I've been a DSC lead. So I've been conducting events, helping students, participating in hackathons. So it should be like a one-liner. So you have been a DSC lead. What are the things you have done? Next, speak directly to your target audience with problems and solution. This helps them to identify your profile. So speak it, be clear with the problems. So this is a problem I'm going to solve. So I'm going to solve a problems related to data, and how you're going to provide the solution. So I'm going to use my data analytics skills. I know Python, I know R, I know TensorFlow. I'm going to use it, build a model and solve your problem. And include a call to action to let people know what to do next. So most people, even I've been left it. So even I don't have a call to action, I have to keep it. So yeah, that's also. So call to action is, for example, you can add your portfolio link or a YouTube video of yours. Like nowadays, you can record a 5 minute video of yours and just put the link in your summary, so that when people are like, they can, when they click on it, it will be nice. So you tell about yourself. So it's a different type of content. Add multiple forms of media, website, videos, and blogs on the summary section too. Next, the LinkedIn headline. So I told about the LinkedIn headline, right? It's a very, very important thing, guys. So it's gonna change your game. So it's very important for search engine. So for example, I search my name. The first thing I get is LinkedIn. So LinkedIn helps you to get your name listed on Google search. So that's why we need to be very careful with this top section as well as this summary about section, right? So this thing, LinkedIn headline is only about 120 words. So you only have 120 words to convince people to make them scroll down to your profile. Okay, so you should include the keywords you want to be found for in your LinkedIn headline. So I'll take an example of a data analyst intern who is looking for internship in data visualization. So we need to include the keyword data visualization intern or data science enthusiastic, and determine the headline style that is right for you. So I was like search reading for things and I got this thing. It's really like nice. So there are four types of headlines you can keep at LinkedIn. One is a client, brand, mission, and keyword. So let me tell you with these things with an example. So client headline is, you're looking for clients as a freelancer. Okay. You're a marketing guy, you're a sales guy, you're looking for clients, or you're a freelancer or an entrepreneur who is looking for clients. You can add the headline as like this. I help B2B sales professionals cold calls for warm calls and leverage LinkedIn and social selling to fill their pipeline. So it's pretty much clear. I help B2B sales professionals like convert their generate leads for them. Next is a brand. So you have a brand, you have your personal brand, or you are like a celebrity or something like that. So you can have a brand headline. Help build once Canada's high tech success stories, and it's one of the fastest growing company. And I got the award for business excellence. So this highlights your personal brand. So this is a brand type of story. Next, mission headline. So if you have a mission, you can like put it in a headline. Our mission is clear: for every pair of shoes purchased online or at retail, we'll donate a pair to the child in need. So this is a mission of an NGOs. I'm a founder at an NGO organization. So I put this kind of headline. The next one, this is a keyword centric headline. So this is useful for job seekers basically. So I'm a LinkedIn expert, social selling training, keynote speaker, B2B lead generation. So you can put the keyword centric headline like this. So if you're a job seeker, you can add it as data science enthusiastic, like Kaggle master. So if you are a Kaggle master, or if you have completed 100 days of code, 100 days of code, and if you have won any award in a hackathon, for example, won first place in AI hackathon, you can add those things here, basically. Next, we go to the about section, guys. The very, very important section. And these are the common sections, so we can add the experience, education. So this pretty much common. But what people mistake they do is they don't add the description. So for each and every experience, you need to add the description, and this is your call to action. So basically, this is like a button, CTA in a landing page where people should click in to see things. Next, the about section. This is very, very important, and like, yeah, so what should be there in the about section? So last time many people asked me, so I was not able to answer at a very like right way. I was like in a descriptive way I answered. So these are the key points, key answers should be present in the about section. Who are you? What do you do? Whom do you do it for? Why do you why you do what you do. So why you are a data analyst and why you want to be a data analyst. Why should they listen to you? So for example, I'm reading your profile. So you tell that I am a data science enthusiastic looking for a job. So why should I hear you, or why should I hire you? So you should add your expertise, experience, and education, basically the top 3 months in the about section. So I've been done like a course on data science at Coursera. You can add the small kind of achievements, or you have been teaching data science to someone. That's a very great thing. Or you have experience. So I've been working as an intern for 2 months at a startup and generated a lot of insights with data for them. And why should someone hire you? Yeah. So basically, if you put all these things correct, you'll get the answer for this thing. So there's a small like it's a placeholder text where you can fill in to add your first line. Who is your ideal client type? So you can add this thing here. So I'm looking for. So if you're doing a business or you're entrepreneur, who is your ideal client? He may be the other founders, or who are looking for like people who have problems with technology. Describe the problem or challenge. I help people to match the technology with the problem they want to solve. Describe the solution and benefits. And I have been serving 10 plus organizations by following the same thing, and they have been benefited and generated this amount of revenue because of us. So, this is a simple thing you can get in. So it's just a placeholder text you can fill in, and you can add according to your thing, like how you want this thing to happen in. Next is the contact info. So contact info, customize your profile URL, guys. So when you click on the contact info, so this is the contact info. So customize your profile URL. So first it will be random, like rmono-1678-aef. So like customize it first. Next is add more than one site. So you can add all your GitHub link, your own blog, or your resume, your portfolio links here. And next, if you want, you can add your phone number and your email ID, and you have to add your Twitter. Provide relevant contact information, and you should add your Twitter profile. So many people forget to add those things. In. Yeah. So that's a thing of this profile optimization thing. And other things I want to tell about is, so these are the main things you need to focus in for first. Next is your experience, and this should be filled with things. So as I told, you should like engage with people like now and then, and you should also tell describe the things you have done. Okay. Don't like leave the description. And so you work for an organization, get endorsement or from them, and you can like just ask people to write recommendation about you, like for example you have done internship at a place, and you can ask them, right? So that's the simple thing, some tips I can give for you. So the next thing is content is king. So basically, you have to create content that's meaningful. So as I told, with a single comment, I gain like more than 200 followers in a single day. So that's the power of good content, right? And like share your achievements in a meaningful way. Don't tell that I completed a course with 90%. Just also mention like whatever you have learned. Okay. So that's the thing about content. So you can generate various types of content. You can include videos, you can include images. So be active at LinkedIn. So at least post 2 to 3 posts a week, and don't like remove your niche. So for example, if you are on data science, so only post thing about data science basically. Don't deviate from the thing, so that it will get affected in your LinkedIn profile. So I'll show you where does that get affected for you. So here you have a dashboard that says to 2205 times you appeared on a search. So it tells what are the companies, or what are the peoples working in which companies search for you, and these are their designations. So here you'll know whether you are going in a correct path or not. So, for example, you are building a profile for data science, and you get the thing that someone has searched with the keyword user experience specialist, and he got your name and he has looked. So that's waste. So you have to optimize your profile. So mine is good. So I'm working in user experience. I'm a technical writer. I'm a student. I'm an intern. Yeah, that's fine. So this is what you can check here. Just cross check things here. So whether it's working fine or not with things, right? So these are the only things I wanted to tell you. So it was just a straightforward session. Only you need to keep something in your mind. So I'll be sharing this PPT in the YouTube comment link. Just like look for these things. Have a professionally designed cover photo. You can take it from Canva, right? You can design it from Canva easily. Yeah, I think that's it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me here. And yeah, I forgot to say about the Publer tool. So there's a tool known as Publer, so which you can use to schedule your LinkedIn post, and it's free too. So as a students, for example, if you're busy on the weekends or weekdays, you can just add your posts here, and it will automatically send it in your LinkedIn. So it will automatically publish it on the day you want. So we can go with questions, guys. So if you have any questions, you can ask. 1 minute.
Friends, if you have any questions, do ask Mr. Manoj here. So there is a question for you, Manoj here. Someone asked, "Can you review my profile?"
Yeah,
Team.
tell him to add in the this thing, the comments, YouTube comments.
Yeah, sure.
So
So
let me tell you with an example. So Vishnu, if I use your profile, is that fine for you?
yeah, purely fine with
Yeah.
it.
First, I'll review this guy's profile and will tell all the things I told with an example.
Yeah, sure.
As he added his profile in the comments.
Uh, Mr. DevOps, please do add your profile so that uh, Mr. Manoj will be viewing.
So let's review. So I'll be reviewing. So there's also a tool known as Crazy Talks. So it's a Google Chrome extension. It tells you how you can approach a person. So see this. So for example, you are approaching a new guy for a speech or something. So this tool will review the profile. It's a AI based extension. So it's predicting Vishnuvardhan. So I don't know Vishnuvardhan. For example, I'm taking, and I want to talk to him. So it also says like how I can talk to him with what I can start. Like for example, yeah. So what are the do's and don'ts? So what shouldn't I talk about when I'm talking with him? So it tells all the things like basically. I've been also telling you in the previous webinar I've did. So it's a repeated content. So if you sorry if you are any person who has already attended my webinar is attending this session. Yeah, so that's what. So let's review his profile. Okay, the cover image is nice. So from this I get he's a programmer. So he has a clear thing known as everyone can code. So Kaggle Coimbatore, it's a community. So community and code is a thing he loves. Yeah. Next, okay, he tells about what are the positions he is holding currently now. Yeah, cool. So he's a tech person. Next, I go to his About section. So he's an experienced writer with a demonstrated history of working in the computer software industry. So he is still skilled in everything and etc. So he has to strong business development. So he has to tell about what's the problem he's trying to solve and what's the solution. And he can also add multimedia content here, like some video. So this is a call to action section of Vishnuvardhan. So what he wants me to click, the first thing is this post. So you can also change the order in which these things display. So what are the first three things display is like the first priority of things that you want the viewer to click on. So he wants me to click on his GitHub repo, his Python packages he has published, his open source contributions, etc. And this is a new cool feature that's added at LinkedIn. So it helps, like LinkedIn helped me to get his job. LinkedIn also has a new feature that they have added, that's audio thing. So even I have not added it. So what people are doing now, instead of like just adding the pronunciation of the name, they are also telling thanks for visiting my profile and their name. So it's cool, like it's the creativity of people. So you can do that, or you can also say that I am a full stack developer. Thanks for visiting my profile. Even that looks nice. So he has added his experience, but the description is missing. So he needs to add the description in. Even I have missed some of the descriptions. So everywhere descriptions to add. So he has a good amount of endorsement from people. So he has also taken the recommendation. So these also play a major role. So basically, each one of his is like a SEO factor for you at LinkedIn. So if I search as data scientist at Coimbatore, I should get a person who is looking for a job in data science, or a person who is working as data scientist at Coimbatore, right? So it's all about the SEO factors. Yeah.
Yeah, his profile is Gupta MN.
Okay.
Uh, Seems that YouTube has filtered that warrant. So
Okay.
yeah,
As
I did that, but it didn't work for me. Yeah, Aman
okay.
Gupta.
His name is Aman Gupta. He's working as so he's a DSC lead. Nice. So it's okay. It's clear. The headline is clear. So from this headline, what I come to know is a Flutter developer creating beautiful UIs by Flutter. He has even like gone deeper with the needs. So he's telling he builds UIs with Flutter. So it's not like he's a full like a full stack Flutter developer. Like it tells like he's a UI. So he mainly builds UI for Flutter's app by using Flutter. So DevOps open source contributor, yeah. So you can even mention as open source if you want, because as a tech person, I know it's like open source or something, but a management guy or a manager or a HR may not know or may know. So you can add it. So I think it's not 120 words in. You can like use the 120 words. Yeah, cool. So he has written all the things in the first person. Okay, good. So I'm undergraduate student pursuing my bachelor. So instead of adding this point at start, you can add something else. Like I'm a Flutter developer who has built an app for helping students learn during quarantine. Something like this, where you tell people that you have provided a solution for a problem that's faced by real people. Why I'm focusing on this is because this is what all companies are trying to solve it. Okay, so he has to add the description. Many people missed it. So he has to add the description. So what did he do as a technical volunteer there? Everywhere you need to add your description. And there's another factor that plays a major role. So if you want to get listed for a Flutter developer, so you need to include the word Flutter even in the about section, even in the activities. You have to write blogs about Flutter, even in the experience section. So, for example, you have been a technical content intern at Geeks for Geeks. You should write like I also wrote a blog about Flutter. You should have written it. Then only it should like increase your SEO. SEO is like search engine optimization in Google search. So I'm like telling about the same term at LinkedIn too. So education, yeah, nice, done. Project awards. So he has not added endorsements or recommendations. he has a lot of experience, but he need to get the endorsement and recommendations. So for example, from the Linux world informatics, he can ask someone to like write a recommendation of how we worked there, or even endorse the Flutter skills. So that's needed. That's a main part that's missing. Yeah, cool.
Cool.
And Vishnu, do
We
you have some
are,
questions?
yeah. So, how to approach someone if he needs some
I
opportunities?
think there's a bad network problem with him. I think so. Yeah, so basically we are done. And what I say is, consistency is the key to success. If you want to follow all these things, then consistency. So basically, it's about you should post things regularly, and you will win. So
Hello. Yeah, Manoj, everyone. Let me see.
Okay, sorry guys, I think there's some network issue. So you can also use this tool, and if you want to get more information about like other sessions, so you can also watch see the DSC SKCT channel and the Kaggle Coimbatore channel at YouTube. So you have a lot of sessions there, and that would help you. So DSC SKCT, we have a lot of sessions on how to get started with different domains, and at Kaggle Coimbatore, you will have all the sessions related to data science, machine learning, and you can watch it and you can learn new things in. Yeah, I think that's it from my side. Thanks a lot everyone for attending the session, and thanks a lot Kaggle Coimbatore. And if you have any more doubts, you can ask me here. And like we'll be waiting for another 5 minutes. After that, we'll be closing the session in. Vishnu, do you have any doubts? You can ask me. Yeah. If you have collected any FAQs.
Yeah, I have collected some FAQs. How do you approach a person when you want some opportunity? Say you are the HR of a company. You are hiring people for data science as in data science interns. I have some projects in my bucket and I have some
Okay.
toolkit tools.
Yeah. So wait a minute. You are the person who are approaching a HR, right?
Yeah.
So I'll take you as an example. So Vishnuvardhan is looking for data science intern, and I'm an HR. Okay. So Vishnuvardhan directly pings me, "Hi Manoj, and I'm looking for data science intern." So it's quite direct. So this may work for some people, and this may not work for some people. It purely depends on the personality of the person, or the thing. So what you can do is you can create multiple touch points with the person. So what are these touch points basically? So touch points are basically how often you interact with the person. So what are the different touch points I say? So if you are looking for a data science intern and you saw that a particular company X has the job, XYZ company has a job in data science. So what you can do is you can interact with the content of the senior data scientist at the company, or the HR at the company. You can like the content. You can comment, not comment just nice, oh awesome, not like that. Something insightful. For example, the person post about a model. In machine learning, there's some trend I see at LinkedIn. So a lot of people they are posting about the open CV thing, invisible cloth.
Yeah, I have.
So if you also post about it, you will definitely get 500 likes. I'm sure. Like many of them have posted the video because that content is something different. Like many will like it. Like people other than the data science domain, will be fascinated about things. Oh wow, it's awesome. So you can try different types of media instead of just posting text. So what I let me come back to the topic. You need to first like his content, comment his content. People will not accept your request basically. So when your request is accepted, then only you can message them basically. Yeah, so basically if you do like that, they will accept your thing. Because what's the personality person's mind is, when you see something again and again, like it builds sorry, it builds like, I know this person, so he'll accept your request, and based on the quality he'll view your profile. That's a CTA basically. If he views your profile, you are a 50% success there, right?
Yeah.
So we have a question: how
Yeah.
often we
Then,
should post at LinkedIn? So it depends. So as everywhere, quality matters more than quantity. So even if you post a one trending content a week, that's more than enough, right? So basically, two posts a week is cool. It's active. Yeah. Vishnu, if you have any other
yeah.
FAQs, you can ask.
No. This is the most commonly asked question since due to COVID, hiring has become very less and people couldn't find their relevant opportunities. Some companies
Uh,
have also revoked their offers to the people who they gave the offers. So everyone asked me just how to just ask
okay.
everyone, approach everyone.
Let me tell you how can you search for jobs at LinkedIn. I think I didn't show that. So there's a section known as jobs, right? You can
Yeah.
go here, and it's like free for everyone. It's not like different for different. So for premium, it will show the number of applicants. So I see here. So I can also filter based on many things. Salary. So I can also filter based on the salary. Uh, so LinkedIn salary is one of the important thing that you can use. So I'll tell you about this. 1 minute. Okay. Yeah. So first I'll tell you what you should search for. So let me search for data scientist, data analyst. Yeah. Okay, so here we see the data analyst jobs at different companies like Apple, data analyst. You can read here. So this is the easy apply option. So you click on this easy apply option, you click on next, and if you want, you can attach a resume of yours, and they'll ask a cover letter. So click on next, and you have also the ability to show whichever you want to this application. For example, I don't want to show this product design what I've done. I can remove it from here. So next I'll click on next. So it will ask, select the option, year of graduation, what is the name of the, so it's a question. Some people ask one question, so then you can just click on apply. So it's very simple to apply with LinkedIn. So these are the easy apply jobs. So if you have a person working there, so I have people who are working at Postman, I can just click on them. So I know this many people. I can ping some of them and ask for like what is the requirement there basically. How will be the interview will be there, instead of asking for referring, because you cannot ask a person like if he is your connection, he can't refer you, because you are not a person whom you know, whom he knows you personally or in a professional right, like he just knows you in social media. So there are a lot of things, and you can also this thing on the date posted. So past 24 hours, what they posted, and you can sort them. And you can also tell the experience level. So this is the entry level, and associate is a thing I can apply. So these are the entry level jobs I can apply. So this is a job that's just post 1 hour ago, and it has 11,951 views, and this tells a lot. So this is a thing that comes only in premium. So what does it say is like how much, like if I apply, I'll be the top 25% of the 3445 applicants based on my profile strength. These are the skills I have. So you need to add the skills in. So there's a thing known as skill test at LinkedIn. So you'll have a test conducted by LinkedIn. You can take that skill test, and if he matches it, you can add it in the endorse skills section, so where people can endorse you. It also tells about the trend of the company. So company wise growth, what's the total, so what's the median tenure of an employee at this company, right? So like it also tells like this company hired people from which companies, and it hires people from what colleges and much more. So you can like have a lot of insights here. So it's like same for everyone. So easy apply is the one, like I told, you can just submit your LinkedIn profile. Under 10 application is a very useful feature. For example, is there's a job with only under 10 application, there are high chances that you can get selected, right? So you can also use this thing. So what does LinkedIn salary tells is, let me go with data scientist at India, at India. Okay. Search. So it tells like what is this average salary offered, base salary offered for a data scientist. That's around 9 lakh per year. So when you're applying for a job, you can just go here and search for things. And I think even city option is available here. I think you can also add Bangalore, right? Oh, yeah, Bengaluru. And you can also search based on the city too. So there's not much different. And you can see like what are the different companies pay for. So before applying for a job or before accepting an offer, you can just come and see here like what is the median salary? Am I getting the right one? So this insight is only provided by the premium thing. All other things like you can see in the normal account too, right? So this is the one for cross verifying. You need not ask someone in the like ask him like how much is the salary and all. You can just come here, search here, like you can see the medium salary. So if you get plus or minus two, it's okay for a COVID situation. You can go ahead, right? That's it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like how you can apply for jobs at LinkedIn.
Yeah, Manoj. Thank you so much for answering our question.
There are
So,
many other strategies also you can use. So you go to
mhm,
Naukri.com, you go to
mhm,
Monster Jobs, right? You see a job at some other company. You see a job at Naukri itself, right? So you can connect with people who are at Naukri, and you can interact with them at LinkedIn, and you can just know like what are the things they expect, and then you go back to Naukri.com. You can apply there with the same skill sets and resume, right? So LinkedIn is not only with you can use only for LinkedIn. You can also use for other job search or generating clients and much more. And even there will be people who will be explicitly mentioned in their headlines looking for a software developer or hiring a data science engineer. You can just search for the term in the Google search and you can get the people, connect with them, send your resume directly. No need of touch points because they are already looking for you, right?
yeah. Thank you so much, Manoj. So I think can we wrap up the session? If someone has any questions, do let us know. Otherwise, we'll be wrapping up the section. We will be waiting for another 2 minutes because Manoj has other sessions to do. So thank you so much for spending your time, Manoj, in your busy schedule. You have allocated some
Thank you,
time
thank you.
and spoke to our people, and we have learned a lot of things from you. The session was really insightful. Thank you. Yeah, team DevOps champion. Manoj usually rocks in in whichever session he gives. So he also rocked up here. So thank you so much, Manoj.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, viewers. So stay tuned for another webinar. We will be
Yeah.
coming
So
back.
I'll be learning more for you and coming up with
Yeah,
another some cool sessions for you. There's some session you can focus on content hacking. So that's the main thing. So even a single trendy content can change your life. So Vishnu
yeah,
Vardhan has also experienced it.
yeah, exactly.
So he has been getting less engagement with his post, but suddenly he saw like a post that's more than 1,500 plus likes
Right.
and a lot of session. So it content plays a game and it's king. So don't forget it. And there's no like a way. So like if we do it like this only, we'll get. It's all about how interesting you present, the session will be accessible later too. Yeah, it's recorded in the Kaggle Coimbatore YouTube channel.
YouTube channel. They do subscribe the YouTube channel. And in future, Manoj will be hosting other people. So he is also a member of a core team member of our
Yeah.
community. He will be hosting some sessions with other people. In upcoming weeks you will be seeing Manoj Iyer on here. So do subscribe for further updates. We are trying to conduct a lot of events. So personally, this community I started is because of that one trending content. Uh, because of that, I got lot of followers and lot of people started to believe in me. So I have to thank personally Manoj also. He has been a mentor for me personally, and he told do like this, do like that. So it's how this community started. We have around close to 250 followers. It's a less number, but it's a big deal for me because I'm not from Fang or I'm not an ex Amazon employee or ex Facebook employee. All I have is only my skills, and so you people have believed in me and are following me and our community, and you are just attending every live sessions and sharing your queries. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice day. Have a nice Sunday. Thank you,
Yeah.
Manoj. Again, once again, thank you.
Thanks. So,
Thank you.
thank you. So, one thing I want to give a last for everyone,
Yeah,
like
sure.
one simple idea. So, I see a lot of people posting they didn't got selected for a particular role or not, or a community. So, don't worry about that. If you are not get selected, start your own community of people, of like-minded people. You'll succeed, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what.
yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Vishnu, and thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.